Today's food journey takes us on another mouth-watering adventure. Around 30 minutes from Seoul, in Seongbuk Dong, you will find the world-famous Samcheongaak Restaurant. It's located in one of the most beautifully pristine restaurant settings I've ever seen. And all of this reflects directly in their cuisine. One of the things that I've come to learn and love about Korean food is that it's all about the simplicity and brightness of the primary fruits and the primary product that hits the plate. This thing is sensational. It's a little Korean beef tartare that's got, looks like a little bit of sesame seed in there, just a bit of raw ginger on top. Right next to it is just slithers of nashi pear and a bit of raw garlic. I'm pretty keen to have a little taste. Oh. See, that for me is just classic Korea. Just simple flavours that just leap up off the plate. With all this great big swathe of food that's sitting in front of me here, the one thing that I'm loving the most is these little pickled mushrooms, these little mushies here. Even smelling them, it's got this lovely earthy tang and there's a real brightness and a little bit of sweetness just coming on the nose. I'm loving the pickling here, so I reckon we should do a little Korean pickling masterclass. There really is nothing simpler than Korean pickle. It's just 4 ingredients: vinegar, a little bit of sugar, bit of salt, and whatever it is that you're pickling. You got to remember that it's all about the quality of the raw ingredient, and that mushroom that I tried was sensational. So look at these little shiitakes, how good are they? God, they just smell absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to do is just trim a bit of the gump off the end, which we don't like, and then about an inch thick. So mushy straight in there, you don't need a huge amount. I'm just going to pour in about, I guess about 70 mils of vinegar. And on top of that, instead of using salt, the Koreans substitute a little bit of light soy. So just a splash of that. Instead of using sugar, we just use this honey. Look at this. Just nice and natural. You can see that there's a real traditional way of cooking. So I love this pickle because it gives that big, rich, umami, warming, soft, kind of cuddly sort of thing. But of course there's a different type, which is the light, bright, fresh, snap clean. And for that, instead of using mushies, I love this thing. It's daikon, so it's a type of radish. Look at the size of that radish. So it's a really traditional Korean vegetable. You can eat it fresh, but what I like to do is just give it a little trim here. Just slice it really finely as I can, pump it out like this, and I just like to lay it flat into the bottom of a bowl here. Because we want to bring a little bit of punch and a little bit of how's your father, chili is the answer. Again, just take your time, watch your fingers, and you don't need a whole lot. It's okay if you get those seeds in there as well. So I'm just going to load that on top there. More chili. I've got some chili flakes as well that we'll chuck on there. And you just let that sit just for a second. I'm just going to grab this vinegar, and this time we're going to have slightly less vinegar than we had with the mushies. So I'm going to put quite a bit of sugar on there. You can see that's quite a lot. A lovely, natural kind of sweetness to it. A little bit of soy sauce, which again gets put in place instead of salt. So that is going to take no more than 10 minutes, and it can hit the table just like that.